You've sat down to watch one of your favorite creators. Within the first 15 seconds of one of their movies,
I want to thank the sponsor of this video is brought to you in part by thanks to our sponsor. This video was brought to you in part by.
This video is about the subtle art of selling out.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
And this sort of changes the way you watch the content you consume.
I want to thank the sponsor of this video.
And by doing this, we've sort of figured out a system where we find the spots where the ad ends, we scroll forward past that section and continue watching until it happens again. This video is sponsored by some brand new tech product. Fun fact, most brands, when they reach out to an influencer, they ask for the first 10 seconds of a video and somewhere near the end of the video too. And depending on how much the brand is paying the influencer, they either get a 30-second, a 1 minute. And I don't know, I was watching someone's video the other day, I was like, this is like the entire video. The entire thing's an ad.
Old Spice Odor Blocker Body Wash has 16 hours of BO blocking power!
Which begs the important question, are influencers influenced by brands, and can you trust the people you follow? First thing to understand about sponsored ads is that they're not anything new. They have been in the media since the media began to exist. Whether it's athletes, celebrities, movies, commercials, TV, the newspaper, magazines, no matter what, media is aided by advertisement. And what we've done really well as a culture is we've learned to tune this out. Common fact most advertisers know is that it used to take about 7 times for a person to watch an ad before they bought. So what they would do is they try and put a billboard, a commercial, some influencer speaking to you about this product in all of those shapes and forms. Well, what we ended up doing as a culture is we just started to tune it out. So the answer is more billboards and advertisements and sponsorships. And what used to be 7 ads is now up to 18. So brands are inclined to put more advertisement in front of their users. Some of them do this subtly, and other ones, well, do it a lot more in your face.
All I want is a Pepsi.
But that's the world of more traditional advertising. What about influencer marketing? The stuff that you and I watch almost every single day. This has become an ever so popular way of advertising. In fact, it is almost as effective as traditional media. Us consumers find a deeper connection to an influencer talking about something than we do some sort of celebrity or athlete. Now, that's no disrespect to traditional advertising. They're still great and effective. What we've really found that works with us is when our favorite person talks about it. But this comes with the cost of losing trust of the person you follow. Are your favorite influencers selling out? Is there some sort of corporate brand that's pushing them to sell their favorite camera, to talk about a certain thing?
This is the long-awaited Sony A7.
I've been in this position, and I'm continually in this position. As a small influencer, as someone with under 100,000 subscribers, I get reached out to by brands almost every single day. I check my junk mail email box, and there's about like 2 to 3 companies that send me a message about some brand new product. And if I'm needing money, sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'll take this thing and try it out. But I will never pick a brand that doesn't align with my thoughts, beliefs, or the video that I'm making about. Not too long ago, I did a video sponsored by Samsung. This was a really cool deal for me and a really great opportunity. I got this amazing projector, I got a nice paycheck at the end of the day, and I was able to make a short film about that thing with complete creative control. It checked off every single box for me as a creative, so I did it. And while some of you may have seen that video, or you now even hearing about it and be like, oh, Zach did a video for Samsung advertising this projector, there wasn't one part of that video that wasn't honest. Every single inch of that video was a part that I felt honest and true about and didn't feel like I was selling out. And so yes, while sponsored ads can sort of seem like an influencer is selling out, the reality is when you go onto your platform of choice, be it watching YouTube videos, scrolling on Instagram, or for some reason you're on Facebook because your aunts and uncles are on there and you're just trying to catch up with them. Whatever platform you're on in the online space, you're getting free content. This is stuff that you really haven't had to pay for. You didn't have to go to Blockbuster Video and buy one of your favorite filmmakers' tutorials and put it into the DVD player. You just searched it up on YouTube and started watching. And so while some of it may seem really in our faces and almost like they're trying to shove a brand down our throat and we don't like it because like, why would you want that? That's sort of the exchange of free content. Okay, I do agree with you though. Some advertisements and sponsored videos just seem so commercialized, so cringily an advertisement that you want to just skip that section entirely. And begs the important question, is there a solution to this? This video is sponsored by. And there actually is. There is a brand that's done a really good job at this and that I want to share about. It's my favorite series of advertisements on the internet, and I watch the videos faithfully and buy the product faithfully because of the videos. And this is the company Yeti. I was introduced to their content about 2 years ago when I was living in Texas. I watched this amazing documentary about this dog that hunted after ducks after the owner had shot them. And while this isn't the kind of story that I like watching about, the style of the way the content was captured really captivated me. And then I started going down the rabbit hole of this brand, Yeti. Little did I know that these were 10-minute advertisements that I was watching every day. The best thing about these videos, though, was that they didn't shove their brand down your throat. That came out really weird. What they did was subtle advertisements, putting their brand in the background of maybe 1 or 2 shots to the point where it's actually a cheeky game that you end up playing watching their videos. You go, oh, there's the Yeti product. But at the end of the day, you don't feel like they're forcing any sort of idea or concept into your head. You are subconsciously wanting to engage with that product. And you relate the feeling of what that product is creating by watching those documentaries more than just thinking about the product. And remember, we have put on hardcore blinders to stop looking at brands advertising, so much so that now it takes us triple the amount of time to what it used to take for one advertisement. So instead, this brand takes a counterintuitive approach, putting their brand subtly in the background of the video with hopes that these videos will create a sort of feeling inside that makes you want to buy, as opposed to telling you to buy. I'm now the proud owner of many Yeti products. Yes, they're expensive, but their videos are awesome. And for some reason, I ended up buying what they were selling. And so my sort of, diagnosis for bad sponsored videos, or the feeling of videos feeling that they're selling out, is to subtly advertise. And to be honest, this isn't necessarily the fault of influencers. It's actually the brands that reach out to us. They ask us for certain timelines and timeframes to say about these things. When you sign a deal with a company, they say, hey, can you do like a 10-second thing at the beginning and a 40-second thing at the end, and for this price range, blah, 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 blah. It all comes down to numbers, metrics, and click-through rates for their products. If you're a brand watching this, maybe try doing something subtle, something subconscious. Like, for example, the clothes that I wear is cuts. And when doing a deal with them, they're like, hey, just talk about it every now and again on how you would talk about it. No pressure, don't press this into certain time frames, but it'd be nice if you said something. And other brands like Aperture, the amazing light dome, same sort of sponsorship. There are companies out there that are doing this and succeeding at this model. So that's sort of my rant about sponsored ads and sponsored videos. While there is no great way to do it as YouTubers, at the end of the day, you need to understand that subtle advertisement might work better than in-your-face advertisement. And so with this, I've started doing this with our brand, Unbounded, by subtly including our sort of logo, our company style, everything into the videos that we create. That creates more of a question of what we're doing as opposed to an in-your-face advertisement. And in my head, curiosity goes a lot further than just shoving brands down your throat. I use that analogy again. I'm so sorry. So that's it, friends and folks. Thanks for watching. If you like the content that I'm making, I'm not even going to tell you because that would go against everything that I said in this video. So I love you and goodbye.